Hey, what's up, guys? This is Brad with Play Fitness, and today I'm going to do a pool video. This is from a recent match in league play. The guy I'm playing, his name is Joe, and it was a tough match. He's a really a good player, and I saw him play a few matches before I got to play him, and I was a little bit concerned about playing against him just with how well I saw him shooting, earlier in the night. So in this match, you're going to see me play a bunch of safety shots, and we'll go through it and talk it as it goes on. But essentially, what I'm trying to do is force him to clear up some stuff for us, clear up one of my balls that was real close to his, and give me an opportunity to kind of run out on him. So it's me just kind of dinking around a little bit and really just forcing him to make some shots. So we'll take a look at the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Appreciate you guys, clicking on the video in the first place. And yeah, we'll talk it through, then I'll see you on the backside. All right, let's do the review. So the break here, the break's kind of a critical thing. I've had some success going to the right, so I opt to go from a right side break and hit it wrong and immediately scratch on the break. Gives him ball in hand. Not a great way to start, if you ask me. Although I did drop 2 balls off that break. He elects to go for the 3 and hits it well, rolls forward, gives him a shot on the 1. Of course, he lines up on that fairly easily and is able to touch that end, no problem. The Q rolls down table. He doesn't have much here. Tries to get after the 2, brings it out a bit, but isn't able to do much with it. Leaves me kind of a bad spot. I call safety right here, and I'm not trying to make the 14 here. I'm trying to leave it in the pocket and then leave him bad, which I did. He doesn't have much, chooses to break it up, and then almost scratches on 8 here, moves my 14 deeper into the pocket, which is cool. I take a risky shot on the 11 and carom it off the 8, which I was pretty pleased with. Here I take a crack at the 15. I was trying to put this one in, but just missed. He goes for a cross-side bank on the 3 and strikes it beautifully, but rattles it off the pocket here. And now you can see this 6-9 combo is going to be a problem through the rest of the match. I try to kick off to the side there, side pocket, but I miss it and leave him a tough shot on his 2. He lines up on the 2 and goes for a cross-side bank to the corner pocket and comes up a bit short, and then actually taps my 13 deeper into the pocket, which I don't mind. I'm using that as a kind of a protection. I line up here and I'm able to get this pocket in the corner, and was hoping to leave myself something a little bit better. Real tough shot here, and I try to cut and miss it. I don't hate to leave though, because I leave him in a bad spot where he basically has to do much of anything. He has to take that 3, which he's losing that pocket block that he had. He hits it pretty hard and brings himself down. Wants to do a cross side on the corner, but the angle is just too thin. He doesn't have much, and he's not able to get to it. So leaves me a shot here on the 10, which I elect to go for side pocket, and I'm able to get that. Well, actually, I call a safety here, and I was really just trying to tie out the pocket. And what I'm doing here now, because his 6 and his 2 are on the rail, I just keep trying to force him to make a mistake and break up that 6 and 9. So I was hoping to create some space where I might have an opportunity with the 9. Again, I call safety on this shot as well, and I'm just trying to tie out that corner pocket and reduce options for him, and then put the ball back in his court, so he's got to move things around. So I keep trying to force him to make plays. He takes a shot on the 2, and he's able to get that. which leaves him tight on his 6. So now he's got to move this for me, which kind of opens up the game at the end here for us. So he misses entirely and touches my 9, which gives me ball in hand. And looking back on this, I'm not a big fan of what I did here. I went after the 10 first and leave myself soft so I can go after that 9 on the other side, and hit it a little bit too hard. And I wasn't a big fan of where I left this. So the way that I end up playing this is I go after, I think it's that 15. I hit it too hard, and it comes down and gets that 13 as well, which looks great, but I really was not happy with how that happened, because I was hoping to be able to use that 13 to get myself a little bit closer and have some shape on the 8. I take a shot, miss, but I don't hate what happens here. Joe takes some time and consults with his coach, and they decide to go after a little soft play on the 6, get it off the rail, and try to leave me a hard angle on the 8. It is an effective shot on his part, but I'm able to line right up and get right after that 8, and was able to sink it to win the match, and that's how it went. All right, that's it. That's the whole video. I sped it up a little bit. Joe took a very long time between shots, as is absolutely his right, but a very methodic player. So he was very thoughtful with going through and looking at his setup, and he took time. Kind of opposite of me, right? I tend to move very quickly from shot to shot. Sometimes to my detriment. So I could definitely take a page out of Joe's book by slowing things down and taking a little bit more time, thinking through some stuff. And I've been trying to be a little bit more thoughtful on my shot selection and things like that as I've kind of come along, which in a way is representative from this match here. Typically up to this point, I've just been a very aggressive player, always trying to make a shot, where recently I've begun to try to learn and develop another side of the game, which is playing safeties and things like that, and trying to put your opponent in bad position to give you better position. And I know there's lots of people out there, and I've received some of the comments on some of my shorts talking about how that's not a way to play, and that's for chickens and that's for whatever. But the reality is it's part of the game. It's akin to expecting football players in a football game not to throw the ball. Everything's got to be ran, right? And throwing the ball is for sissies. It is absolutely a facet of the game at any kind of competitive level. If you don't have that in your kit bag of skill sets for you to be able to kind of tap into and use when appropriate, you're going to lose a lot more matches than you would if you develop that skill set and know how to play those shots. And so I'm learning. I'm trying to get better at playing those defensive shots. And I truly believe that the only reason why I was in a position to win this match was through some of that safety play and forcing him to make some shots. So just my thoughts on the match and whatever. So want to thank you guys for watching the video. I know this is kind of a departure of some of my normal fitness stuff, but pool 8-ball has been a passion of mine for a long time. And I've recently made it a point to spend more time playing, enjoying the league and things like that. So I'm trying to stay close to it because I really do enjoy it so very much. So I'll be bringing some more billiards content to the channel. Hopefully you guys are into that. And so like I said, questions, comments, concerns, leave me a message in the chat box below, and I will respond. I want to thank you guys for the continued support of the channel. It means the world. I appreciate it. If you know anyone else who may enjoy these billiard videos and or the fitness stuff, please share it with them. And that's it, guys. Remember, no matter what it is you think you can't do, get in and learn a new facet to whatever it is that you're into. It's never going to happen if you don't get in and train despite. You're either going to find an excuse, you're going to find a way, and hope that you guys continue to find the way. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.